Adventures in Pixieland presents Your Daily Energy. Today's astrological forecast for May 1st, 2023 is the waxing gibbous moon in Virgo, while the sun in Taurus is conjunct within 10 degrees of Mercury retrograde in Taurus, with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, and a void of course moon happening at 7:53 p.m. EDT. This is a great day to focus on new things, especially if that subject matter excites you. The Pluto retrograde actually is not like other retrogrades. Mercury retrograde still means communication is hosed, and you should expect to have to use active listening skills, which I cannot express enough how I feel like that should really just be an everyday part of your life, the active listening skills. It'll save yourself time and energy later. But Pluto retrograde actually is retrograde for a few months, and it is in the humanitarian Aquarius. So it'll help us incorporate those changes that Pluto direct in Aquarius has started creating in our lives, especially with all those eclipses. So, all in all, it is not a bad day. Today's Elder Futhark Daily Rune for May 1st, 2023 is Sowilo. Sowilo. The letter S, the meaning sun. Associations, good guidance, wholeness, awareness, hope, goals achieved, individual victory, and honor. Today, your focus is on achieving a victory or accomplishing goals in the proper or honorable way. The way you accomplish these goals will matter as much to you as the accomplishment itself. Your daily romance angel oracle card for May 1st, 2023 is Past Life Relationship. You have known each other before. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. The romance angels sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past life. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognize each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. The magnetism that draws two people together can surpass logic because the purpose of this relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. Today's daily fairy wisdom oracle card for May 1st, 2023 is card 10. When fairies go bad. When fairies go bad. Keyword surrender. Wave a white flag today. When everything seems to be going wrong and life is not making any sense, simply surrender. Herein lies the message of Spirit's love. Just give it all up to the one. Ask for the perfect solution. Relax and expect it to happen. Remember that Spirit's timing is perfect. Allow the universal God energy to work around you and through all avenues to bring about solutions. Be open to the magical workings of Spirit in your life. No fairy is truly bad, and that goes for humans also. Recognize your divine self. Remember to allow any guilt, shame, anger, or fear of the present or past to drop away from you so that you walk free. There is no room in your life for regret and resentment. You are always divinely forgiven and must forgive yourself in order to forgive others and to have peace. Look inside. What are you holding on to? Bless and release anything and everything that is not for your highest good. Thank it for the job it has done in your life and the lessons it brought. Now release. Feel the pure, crystalline light of divine love as it washes over your body. It releases from your aura all that is not of your highest good. It penetrates your cells with the light of healing and love. It surrounds your body with a protective barrier to ensure that you are fully protected. It opens you to love and understanding. Everyone has a second chance, whether on this plane or another. You can choose to be forgiven and to forgive. You can choose to walk in divine grace. God is not a punisher. It is we humans who punish ourselves. When we release this habit of punishing ourselves, we free up so much energy for constructive use. Move into this energy and use it from this day forward for the highest good of all. The chant: in the light of true knowledge, I now see my way free of the burdens that once bound me. I give gratitude and thanks to all that have taught me along my path. I give thanks for the state of grace in which I now choose to live, free and in peace. I accept this grace into my heart and into my life, and I walk in the divine light. So be it. Your daily Starseed Oracle card for May 1st, 2023 is the Seven Star Sisters. The Seven Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that is yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you drew this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred space. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is a true part of your nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new book or a new business. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty into your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into your everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities now more than ever before. Your starseed inquiry: what new creations are you being called to birth? Your daily Priestess of the Light Oracle card for May 1st, 2023 is Adjustment. Adjustment. Looking back, moving forward. The Priestess of Wisdom pauses, looking over her shoulder as she receives owl guidance about adjustments to be made before moving forward. This card marks a pause in your energy, a time to contemplate what changes, if any, would be beneficial. Reflection and course correction are now wiser than charging full steam ahead. The owl has extraordinary vision. It can adjust its focus from telescopic to microscopic in an instant. In fact, it is always adjusting, always ready to redirect its path for a more effective result. This card is suggesting that you do the same. Review your previous choices to determine what has worked for you. Look ahead to see what changes can accelerate your plan's fruition. This could call for some patience and courage, for you may have to shift or even abandon the path that has been your primary focus. But take note of the bright light from the right, the future, pouring into the Priestess of Wisdom's left hand, the hand of receiving, as well as the orbs there and at her third eye. She is guided in adjustment by clarity and the vision of the owl, as well as being directed into the future by the lights and the orbs of the spirit world. You too can be so guided when you let yourself stop, reconsider, adjust, and move peacefully forward with trust. Your affirmation: it is safe for me to stop and reconsider my path and process. I am patient and courageous in the choices and changes that I make. So, in summary, your daily energy reading for May 1st, 2023 is that the astrology is telling you to focus on things that excite you while you incorporate these big changes that have occurred recently. Sawilo tells you that you will be focused on achieving goals in an honorable way. The Romance Oracle says that you are interacting with soulmates at this time to complete life lessons. The fairies ask you to surrender to the divine. Only the divine knows why things must happen when they do. The Star Seed Oracle says that you are in the middle of the birthing a new way of being. The Priestess of Light Oracle asks you to pause and reflect so that you can course correct when needed. These energies weave a tale of courageous change that is divinely guided to something new. Congratulations.